Thank you.
Sheila and I came down earlier today to make a video.
Yep.
And our fire pit was full of wood, so we thought, shucks, be a good evening to go down and relax and
yep. And just sit and
chill.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea.
Coming.
Our dog's up there chasing deer. We thought this might be a good time to just sit and talk about Sheila's YouTube channel up to this point.
Our YouTube channel.
And thank all of you all for subscribing.
Yes, we couldn't do it without you.
Sheila loves it. I love being able to correct things and get the word out, or at least put the other version out, put the other story.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Put the other side.
Done tastefully, yeah.
Sheila says as long as it's done tastefully. I don't always do it tastefully, but
Well, you're just passionate.
I do it.
About it, and it's understandable. For years, it's been one-sided, or...
I get the word across anyway. It may not be the most elegant way, but I'm sure the people that seen some of our videos will never look at things the same when they were. Sheila and I was watching a YouTube channel 30 minutes ago, and they were on there showing the picture of the OK Corral, the three guys laying on the porch, and
the three boys.
Had underneath it the three McCoy boys.
Can you see them?
She's around. And we were talking because the people that has seen our videos will never look at that photo the same again. Anytime they see that, they're going to say, that's not the three McCoys.
And they also had the wrong picture for Tolbert.
Had the wrong picture for Tolbert McCoy. They had Bud McCoy's picture. They had a McCoy, a family there. They said there was a McCoy's. We've never seen it before. And so it's, you know, some people just wants to throw a video together and they don't realize that that's somebody's family they're talking about or referencing. But yeah, we do thank all of you. She don't have but
we appreciate
1,000 some subscribers, but the subscribers that she's got, they're loyal because when we post another video, they're clicking on it and viewing
and we're
them.
posting, guys, a lot of videos. Sometimes we'll post 2 or 3 a day, especially if they're the short ones and stuff. So just take your time and watch them. It doesn't mean that you have to watch every one right now. Of course, I guess you know that.
Well, we try to throw a variety of cemeteries. Whistle, babe. Rhea! Rhea! Our dog's chasing a deer. We're going to have to go get her up. And then we'll come back and conclude this video in a minute. Let's go put her up. Yeah.
Oh. Chipped over. Okay, there you go.
Now, we got our dog put up.
Yes, he's out right now.
We've got anywhere between 15 to 30 deer that come here every evening and eat. We got salt blocks and mineral blocks and all kinds of different blocks for them to eat on.
Yeah.
Plus we throw a bag of corn out about every 2 or 3 days. So this is they come down here to this little park.
This is their safe haven.
This is where they,
Their safe haven.
This is their safe haven. There's a creek, a little brook that runs right through our property down at the end here. And the kids, years ago, they'd come down, and especially when it had more water in it. It's low right now, but they come down here and dam it up, get in that little creek and play.
Yep, they had a ball, didn't they? Or they would rock climb. We got rocks over here that they would climb up.
We've got rocks on these trees, rock climbing things, and they climb up these trees. We've got a commercial zip line that goes from our back of our house, all the way down the right behind the camera there to a big tree.
Yeah.
A commercial zip line that's
Thing's fun.
over 1,000 feet long. We used to have a blast on that before I got hurt.
Yeah.
Ain't been on it in about 5 years now. But boy, we used to love it. Sheila can still do it, but she won't because I don't. But
yeah,
it was fun. But yeah, this is where we used to come and spend our evenings. Real peaceful.
Grill out. We got a grill over there, and
a grill over there, and we'd grill and just sit around.
Just have a little picnic.
First time we've been down here in I don't know how long. And like I said, we come down earlier today. Used to be we'd walk it. Now we have to drive down to, we park right up there above the orchard. Can't walk it anymore. And
I have asthma, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah, Sheila's got asthma. You may notice that when we're going up to these cemeteries. Poor little thing. She has it rough.
It's all right. It could be worse.
She's a trooper.
I have fun doing it. I just can't breathe. It's all good.
So anyway, we just wanted to be personalized a little bit.
Yeah.
Instead of always just giving, what's them called, just keeping it real videos. Instead of always being serious and, well, that's pretty much me though, seriousness.
Yeah.
But especially in my older age. And we'll post a video later on where I used to try my hand at stand-up comedy back in the day. But things change in life. Personalities change. Demeanors change. And as you get older, you change. So
that's right. We've done good in life, so it's all good. No worries. But it is nice and relaxing down here. I do love it.
If there's anything special, we always cut the comments off. One thing, we don't have time to go and answer every question or everybody that, or especially the mean comments.
Yeah.
I'm you know, some people says ignore it. You can't. It's hard to ignore things when you're a Marine and all this and that. You want to, and an outspoken, and a Hatfield and a McCoy. Imagine being a McCoy or imagine being a Hatfield. Now put both of them together and see what you get. And so it's hard to not comment back when somebody makes a derogatory or insulting comment. So if you don't see it or read it or hear it, then you don't have to. So, and we do get a lot of good comments. We get a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages, emails. We get that, and the people that does that are actually complimenting Sheila's channel and some of the things that we cover. And that's, you know, of course, everybody likes to be flattered. Everybody likes to be bragged on, and it makes us feel good when they do that. The good thing about doing it like that with no audience, the people that would normally insult you or make a smart remark or try the keyboard Rambos, they don't bother emailing you, they don't bother texting you or calling you. There's no audience there for people to see and for them to show off in front of. So,
speaking of calling, if you do call, please leave a message. If we do not answer, please leave a message.
Of course, we don't. Between telemarketers
right.
and things like that, we don't answer. And we get calls every now and then where they just hang up. Well, when they hang up, I imagine that is somebody that's wanting to smart off or make a derogatory comment because they don't leave a message. And because if you leave a message or you text, we'll either call you back or text you back. We just don't answer the phone and let it go to voicemail. And but you can text us as well. You don't have to talk on the phone. Just text us your question or comment. That used to be me for 40 years. I did that right there for 40 years.
Yep.
And it does take a toll on you and your personality and your attitude.
Oh, sure it does.
The things that you see.
Yeah. A lot of violent stuff.
Well, you see a lot of things, and
it's just hard.
Sheila had a little kindergartner. Sheila and our daughter teaches kindergarten right down the road here. Sheila's been there 29 years, and our daughter's been teaching for 12 or 13 now.
12.
And it's been about 12 years ago. It's about Ella's first year, wasn't
it? No, Ella wasn't there yet. Before she came.
And Sheila had we live right here behind us, and the highway's right around this next curve. We're in the city limits, but the US 127's right in front of our house around the curve.
Yeah.
And a lady was bringing her child to school and pulled out in front of another car, and the car hit her and had the little 5-year-old daughter in the back seat, broadsided her and killed her instantly.
Yeah.
And of course we just lived right here, so I was the first one on the scene, which I mean, I've done that a million times over 40 years. Between the suicides, the homicides, the accidents, it's
can't imagine
but
all that stuff.
And I've seen some horrific things like any police officer has, but that little girl, that was just the saddest thing. She was in a little gray jogging suit, and plump little girl. She was heavy set like, and
she's always telling everybody to walk on the blue line.
And there she lay, just the trauma just killed her instantly. But after that, I really got strict on speed, on traffic, and wrote a lot of tickets and this and that. After that, it really took an effect. And again, that's just part of the job. You think you're saving lives or helping to prevent accidents. I don't know if you do or not. I don't know if it's... Anyway, I'm glad to be out of that career. I wouldn't wish being a police officer in this day and age on anybody.
Oh, no.
I feel about like I do back surgery. Stay away from it if you choose another career. But, all right, this is, Sheila, I thought you was going to talk a little bit. You can't get a word in, can you?
No, I don't. I'll talk when I've got things to say. Right now I'm just listening to you.
If I don't have nothing to say, I'll make it up. I'll talk.
It's all good. I just listening.
Yeah, if you guys don't care, share Sheila's page and subscribe. That's subscribe. She's that's her hobby now, and she's retiring.
Yeah.
And that's going to give her something. She also sells insurance. Anybody that needs a free quote on some life insurance or final expense insurance or term or whole life, she sells it all. And I guarantee you she'll give you as good a quote as
give you the best quote you can get at the cheapest price.
That's she goes through various companies to try to find you the best insurance quote of anybody out there, where some people just take the first 1 or 2 companies they come to. Sheila will go through 10, 12 companies until she finds you the cheapest.
That's suitable, best for you.
Yeah. And so if you've ever thought about getting life insurance, her number's on the our website, fredmccoy.com.
Yep.
In fact, if you go to fredmccoy.com, up at the top of the page, it's got Hatfield McCoy Museum you can click on. And then over from that, it's got S.K. McCoy, Sheila K. McCoy. And that's her insurance page. And she also sells customized candles.
Yes.
You want to tell them?
I sell my customized candles. I think they're unique. I've not seen many people do them the way that I do them. But I have different kinds of scents. Probably just about any kind of scent you can think of. If I don't have it, I can order it. But then you can send me a picture, and I can place it on that candle for you. And then
weddings, birthdays.
Yeah, of any occasion you want. I've done graduation pictures for the children. I've done Mother's Day pictures.
Hatfield McCoy. We've got them in the museum.
Hatfield McCoy candles we sell, yeah. It's usually, I usually have like a 16-ounce candle, but the time I put the candle wax in the lid, it turns into like a 20-ounce. Really, it's not a 16-ounce anymore.
That's her own. She came up with that years ago.
Yep.
But it seems like when she's come up with 2 or 3 unique things over the years, and that's good. That means you're doing good if people's copying you, I guess. But Sheila takes the lid to her candle, which was wasted space. People just use the lid to put back on the candle. But she takes the wax after she pours her jar. She takes the rest of the wax and pours in the lid.
With the wick, so you can use it. You can set it in one spot and your candle in another.
Yeah. So you get 2 candles for one.
Yeah.
And that little small candle is actually in the lid. You turn it upside down, light it, there's you another candle. So.
And I also sell the cookie jar candles. It is 160 ounces. And I sell that one for $130.
But not very many people buys.
No.
That's something they buy for these school auctions and
right.
Or office. She has sold some to offices where they go in every day and burn their candle, and it'll burn for months.
Yeah.
So, you can go to her webpage. Like I said, it's right at the top of fredmccoy.com, or you can go to skmccoy.com. skmccoy.com, and it will still take you to Fred McCoy. Actually, it's going to be taking you to houstonville.com if you look at the main top of the page. We bought that website domain years ago, back in 96, 95, and along with Fred McCoy and all these other ones, and so that's our main page, but it's got like 1,000 pages to it, where we bought it so early before the internet took off.
Right.
And so all of our pages are linked to it. The good thing about it, we've got the highest security that you can get on the pages, where you can order things, and you can feel comfortable in using your at one time we sold books, and we may eventually get back into selling our books. We were going to put them all on YouTube and just let people watch them for free, but we didn't realize it takes this long to download a video for YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's why most people just puts a YouTube video out one every 2 or 3 days.
We put them out at least one a day, sometimes 3.
Yeah, she puts out at least one a day for sure, and sometimes 2 and 3. And of course we like the shorter videos, because a lot of people don't want to sit there and watch a big long video. And
speaking of that, that's what this is turning into.
Yeah, speaking of that, we better cut this one off. Thanks for joining us, if you're still there. And goodness sakes, I'm almost on fire.
Yeah, I've got covered too. That feels good.
We enjoy our channel. I know sometimes it seems like I get a little bent out of shape. I get a little bit aggravated every now and then. I'm not gonna lie, that's hard to, you know, the good thing about me is it's hard for me to hide the way I am. I'm not a
what you
put
see
on
is what you get.
What you see is what you get. I don't put on, and I despise people that does, and the people that's on the other side that I get aggravated about, they dress up real nice and they talk real elegant, and they do these things, and I know people enjoy watching them and talking to them, but they don't follow them. They don't know their life. They don't know some of the stories they've told, some of the tales, some of the lies. I mean, I know she gets mad at me when I use strong words, but when you know something's not the truth and you continue to tell it, there's no other way of putting it other than just say that you're telling a lie. If you don't know that, then and nobody's ever told you that what you're saying is not true, then you can say I made a mistake or I done this. But when people's corrected you and sent you the documentation, and you continue to do it afterwards just for to boost your ego or your name, then that's wrong. And I don't mind calling people out on it when they do it, because they deserve to be called out. The sad thing is that some of these people have seen them do it. Their friends, their family, their colleagues have actually seen them do it. They've seen the corrections, and they know that what they're spreading is not true, but they don't call them out because they're well-to-do, they're flamboyant. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you out. And but other than that, she's over here. You all can't see her, but I can see these eyes over here, because this was supposed to be a meet and greet.
Chilling, relaxing. Thank you.
This was supposed to be a meet and greet, and she wanted to thank all of her viewers and subscribers.
Thank you all very, very much. We appreciate it.
And we thought this would be a good time to do it.
Yep. Just relax.
Thanks for joining us, and don't worry, we'll be back on Keeping It Real before long. Thank you all.
Bye. You crazy thing. Oh, I thought it was a wing.